Salutations to all 12 of you watching. It's myself and Everest tonight on the cast. Buddy, what's up?
Not much, man. Hanging in there, ready for another exciting cast tonight as we're going to be seeing Adaptation and Area 51 going at it.
Yeah, they're going into the knife run right now, and we can do a little roster rundown or uni here. And who was Mega Server again? That was
Miniker.
Miniker, and then Jay Mitchell is super awesome, best player ever?
Yes, that is correct.
Well, yeah, debatable, but for the rest of the roster on Area 51, that will be Summit, Irukanji, Area 51, Area 52, I love that name, because it always just throws me for a damn loop. And winning the knife round was Area 51. They will elect to go on CT side, and I don't know if you want to give the other team a bit of a rundown for yourself here.
Yeah, but on Adaptation, we're going to have Drossel, Invert, Mason, Bluminator, and Handled, and they are going to be starting out over, I believe, on the CT side. Is that what's gone on here?
I believe that's what's happening. Irukanji, that's... I guess he was gone and now he's back. I'm not sure if he's filling in or what, but he's been around forever. Irukanji is such a storied player in the Counter-Strike scene. He's so cerebral. I think he alone could be one of the best coaches in CS should he choose to, but I know he's busy in his life with schooling. I think he's like going to be a dental specialist or something crazy like that, but it's always good to see him playing.
Yeah, it's always exciting to see one of the old guys come back at it, other than all the guys over on whatever the heck, Elevate over there. It's good to see some old names up in there, along with some new guys as well. Not a whole lot of newer guys over on the Area 51 side, but we are going to be going into the pistol round. As we saw at Area 51 is going to be starting out on the T side on the pistol. It looks like they're going to be sending one player down into the little underpass area towards the doorway. The rest of the guys, that's going to be a frag coming in from Mason, already taking down that legendary storied player, which is Irukanji, as it's going to be Jay Mitchell getting caught way out. Jocelyn picking up a frag, as well as Invert, and it is going to be all down to Summit, the man, the myth, the Summit. He's going to pick up one, but he's not going to get any more after that, and that's going to be a rather easy pistol round for Adaptation.
Yeah, there's a lot of people who say that this map is super CT-sided. I think I'm one of the only person that is not inclined to agree with them. They say, oh, the rotation times, but so many matches I've casted, you know, I speak to the facts, and I've seen so many games where the terrorists come back and win. So sure, it might be a little unbalanced for the CTs, but I'm not seeing CT blowouts as much as people, you know, make them out to, or as many times as they make them out to happen. But buying armor on the CT side is all 5 members. There's a Bison in the hands of Invert, Mason holding on to a rifle, a shotgun for Bluminator, maybe trying to cash in here on some extra bonus gold with the shotgun, and 5 pistols for the Area 51 lineup. Summit is going to have the Tech 9 and the Deagle actually in the hands of Miniker, the beautiful male model. As he has guest casted with me before. Wish him all the best in this game. He does not have a helmet, however, and Arya does not have a helmet either for the terrorist. Invert will have a bit of trouble with the Bison, having to chew through a lot of armor there. It's a super effective weapon, but not against a team that has bought up Kevlar. And in come the terrorists towards bomb site. Hey, here it comes. Bluminator gets one. Handle gets another. Invert standing tall with the Bison. A stand corrected. And on the flank comes in Mason and gets the last kill. Bluminator actually picks up another one with a shotgun. That's 2 kills on the round for him. And he's already laughing his way to the bank with $5,100 in round number 2.
Unfortunately, Area 51 not able to pick up really any kills. The only kill they have is from Summit from the first round of the game, so not getting any money with that armor. So a lot of wasted money on their side that round, and they're going to be real low going here into what's hopefully their third and final save. And if they can get something going, maybe a couple frags will make it a little bit easier going into the first buy round. As they are going to be heading over towards that lower bomb site, as Drossel's going to find a whole bunch of them out in that little area. Bluminator able to pick up one, but he's going to go down to it's going to be Miniker, and it's just trades all over the place. Mason picking up 3 huge kills, and oh my goodness, Jay Mitchell going huge, and he's got it into a 1v1 situation, but he doesn't know where Handled is. If he can pick up this kill, it's massive for him. He's not going to get it, but that was a massive play from Jay Mitchell, able to pick up 3 kills there, almost making that round happen for Area 51.
Oh boy, that was nutty. And it came down to that. But, you know, pointing out that was an expensive round when you lose 4 members of your team like that. I mean, look at the economy right now for Adaptation. They still have 3,500, 3,700 on 2 of the players, but the rest of their team left for want in terms of cash, and 5 AKs for Area 51 as they make their way towards bomb site B. Pushing up aggressively is Invert, playing right by the birthday area. Fountain just looking between those. He's going to fall off back to restroom as Bluminator comes up through mid to take up the slack here as they continue to set up aggressively outside A. Adaptation looking very, very unpredictable right now as we have moved into our first gun round. Yes, like you said, Everest, there's a minute 10 left on the clock. 5 AKs in the hands of Area 51 like I mentioned before, but still no kills yet. Invert, the only person really damaged right now, holding on to the op for Adaptation, is at 48 HP, and he is playing from backside A as he has fallen all the way back to lobby/storage. And the terrorists make their way up here, Everest. Arya, Irokanji, that's Jay Mitchell and Miniker all looking to breach site here in just a minute.
Look at this boost that Arya is doing right now. He's able to see over into the sites, get some information for his team. Not seeing anyone peeking. S7 is going to pick up 1 over towards that B area. He's able to lurk and get that frag, and that's going to possibly send some players in the other direction, but it doesn't look like it at this point, as Invert is sticking around. He does know, he is seeing nades coming in. He has an idea that the terrorists are there. Let's see what he can do to try and defend this bomb site with his teammate in there, as flashes and nades are raining in. What a shot from Miniker, taking him out through the smoke, but there's Drossel with the trade, able to make it 1-for-1 right now. Still a man advantage for the terrorist side. The bomb's going to go down right on the edge of that smoke, and there is Mason with the flank and 2 huge kills, but Arya inside, able to pick up one. He's going to jump over into bank and be with his teammate over by the armored car. We're going to see what they can do to hold on to this 2v2. Players coming from both directions. Drossel able to get one. Can he get the second one? He's going to tag him up, and here comes Mason in with the frag, and the round 4 Adaptation, making it 4-0 right now.
Something that's great about how they patched Overpass is they increase, it doesn't but they increase the range of the bomb plant exponentially. So all you really have to do, especially on eco rounds, watch for a lot of teams to do this. You throw a smoke down at the front of site, you run up the stairs, and you're pretty much already in the bomb plant zone. So under the guise of that smoke, you just get the easy bomb plant and hope for the best in a setup afterward. Summit got caught late that round. I believe that was by Handled over at bomb site B, being caught on the lurk there. So he's not been able to get that ball rolling yet, as Mason and Drossel are pushed up into the construction area by Pipes, looking to play aggressively towards Squeaky. Looking, waiting, and trying to find a boost maybe from the terrorist. Arya is working towards that area with Jay Mitchell, Miniker in tow, and Irokanji as well. So 4 terrorists bunched up in mid right now. And they're going to come out Squeaky and be meeting a crossfire here from Mason and Drossel. Should they be looking the right way? Summit is smoked off through one pipe outside of construction. Irokanji and Mason trade. Mason on the bench. Drossel gets 1. He gets 2. And all of a sudden, it is a 3v1 now, as last man standing is Jay Mitchell with 100 HP and an AK. A molly in his way. He jumps back into construction, gets sprayed down a little bit through the wall. Only chipped down to 89 HP. Invert still holding on to the AWP. Bluminator still with a chunk of health and Handled 73 HP as well. So things are looking great right now for Adaptation, and they do secure the round. It's 5-0, and I'm pretty much taking my foot out of my mouth right now, as I said at the beginning of the game, where I don't think it's that CT-sided, but Adaptation right now is proving me wrong.
Yeah, right now they're just playing absolutely great and lights out defense. Big rounds coming in from both Mason and Drossel off the top here. Able just to hold it down and able to hold down bomb sites, and then Mason with the flank the round before that. Great plays, but we're going to be seeing an eco coming in from Area 51 as they are low on money. It's going to be a quick B push coming straight in through the smoke. Let's see if they can catch anyone out. There's going to be Mason. He's getting tagged down and taken down by Arya, but someone's already going to fall. Bluminator able to pick up 1 frag, and there's Drossel also traded, and Bluminator with the second. He's going to go down though to Miniker, and it's all on Miniker with NIM 4, no armor in hand. He's got a 3 versus 1 to work with, and the bomb is in possession of the counter terrorist, and it's going to be a hard job for him to do anything here. He is going to be trying to work in, and surely he can't pick up anything here as the smoke's going to come in and smoke him off, and that's going to be just about it. Handle's going to cross over into that smoke, and he's surely going to get shot as he walks through here. He's actually going to hide in the corner. Looks like he's trying to find his way back out, but not having the best of luck with that pipe. Maybe waiting for someone to come behind him, and I think he might have an idea that Handled is over there on the right side. Let's see what happens. He's going to see it, but Handled is able to get the kill. And it's going to be a 6th round right now for Adaptation, and it's going to be looking like we're going to see a full buy for Area 51.
Mason at a whopping 12-3, so he has just been fragging and not looking back as he has all of his teammates below him on the scoreboard. The one nearest is at half the amount of kills as Drossel. And on the other team, the top fragger right now is Jay Mitchell at a measly 4-6. So Area 51 not able to get anything rolling just yet. They're going to be pushing aggressively in mid. That's Invert and Bluminator, both walking right into the fountain, being stuffed by Irokanji's AK-47 as he rattles off a few shots and takes down Bluminator. Drossel pushing through mid, gets one. It's Squeaky. This round's looking great so far for Adaptation, as they have a lot of map control right now. They're kind of caught on the back foot here towards bomb site A, but they really asserted themselves in mid and fell off, and that kind of forced Area 50 to fall back. Irokanji bleeding internally, 29 HP at 34, and the CTs have set up in sight, and they're ready for the rush from the terrorist Everest. Arya very low, Irokanji in tow. I don't know if they can get this done.
We're gonna see what they can do here. Invert is in sight, and he is very low, but he also has an op, so he has a chance to make a play. And it's just going to really come in to see who can pick something out first when they come into the site, who gets the first trade, and which direction it goes in. They are running a little low on time. They got 30 seconds left. Invert in a kind of an awkward position inside. He is going to get the frag on Miniker. That's going to be a kill for the good for the CTs as they're trying to build on this massive lead they already have in hand. Was able to pick one up over by the armored car. He's going to get a flash coming from his teammate, and it's going to cover him, but Invert is able to pick up another kill. Invert working on that 15 HP, already picking up 2 kills, and now it's going to be Mason and his teammate Handled pushing to pick up Summit, and it's going to be a 7-0 lead for Adaptation right now.
Yeah, they're 1 win away from clinching this half. They're already in good position I mean, even if they lose 3 or 4 in a row here, they're still in good position. In terms of money and economy. They can really take their time and slow down the pace at this point if they want to, and get away with it. But like I was saying at the beginning of the last round, Jay Mitchell still at 4 kills. He's now at 7 deaths. So really no production, or no standout play from anyone on Area 51 yet. But it looks like going to rush right through the pipes towards B, and out canal they come. Mason's going to have to hold from sight the top fragger. Can he continue his ways right now? Drossel picks up 1, but trading back is Miniker. Mason picks up 2, and Area 51 finally trades back to make it a 3v2, but there's Invert with the op, standing tall from Sniper Nest, and Drossel will finish things off here, derailing that Area 51 rush towards bomb site B. And there's your round number 8 in the bag. It's 8-0 Adaptation. They've clinched the half, and right now they're just running train over Area 51, who hasn't really been able to gather any sort of semblance of offense.
No, not at all. They're still sitting with their top fragger at 4 kills, and right now they're just forced enough to try and make something happen. They're going to be pushing towards that A side off the bat here, getting a little out wide, as they did have success the round before last. They were able to catch a couple people out over there, but they weren't able to make anything happen of it, unfortunately for them. But they are going to work up here against some aggressive CT players out towards the outer area and the little park area. That's going to be Invert already picking up 1 on Arya, so Arya is down, and they're going to get that pick, and they're going to fall back out. Invert looking in towards the bathroom, trying to pick up another one as Irokanji is in there. Let's see what happens is they're going to be falling back into the site as they are quickly clearing out everything for Area 51, as the smoke is going to come in, and it's going to go ahead and delay 51 from getting into the site off the bat, and they're going to have to wait a minute here as some nades are going to come in. That's going to do a good chunk of damage on Miniker as the smoke splashes and the execute is about to come in. Here they come. Area 51 barreling in the side. They're going to try and get the plant down, but Invert is there with the pistol frag to stop it. Irokanji trying to get it down now in the smoke. Can he get it down? It looks like he's going to have it. And let's see if they can defend it here, as Bluminator already making it a 2 versus 5, and he's not going to get another, or someone's not going to get one, as he's going to go down, and it's going to be all on Jay Mitchell, the man, the myth, and he is going to go down. And it's going to be 9-0, nothing at all happening for Area 51.
The man, the myth. Oh, he's dead.
Yeah, the man, the myth. It's over. You know, there was a chance there. You know, he was in the position, but he wasn't able to get that second frag, and it just, you know, did not pan out for him there.
Well, I know Area 51's been scrimming all day, And I guess they're just asleep at the wheel here. Overpass is still one of those new maps in the meta, and a lot of teams haven't really developed chemistry and a lot of strong strats yet. We have a lot to learn about this map, as you've seen from various tournaments. Oh, dear lord.
That was a shot right there.
Yeah, that was Jay Mitchell just dropping Bluminator as he pushed mid. And Invert already taken down very low with the AWP, looking to fall off and get a kill. He does from Restroom, and that's quickly going to end Jay Mitchell's kill streak at 1, not able to do any more damage. Irukanji, however, importantly so, trades out Invert, who's holding on to that AWP. And Terrorist now faking towards A. Back towards mid. This is a great fake right now from the Terrorist side as they go all the way up cat towards the sandbag, and holding B alone was handled. He's taken down, and Area 51 is looking like they're going to take their first round here with a great site take. It's all up to Mason and Drossel, who are the top fraggers for their team. Mason pushing. Oh my god, he gets one in sight from Aria, or that is Area 52. Or Aria. Just Aria. I read the names as they come here, boys. Miniker picks up one more. Drossel gets another trade. It's a 2v1. And Miniker will end that round with a double kill, taking out Drossel, and it's 9-1. Area 51 finally on the board. Aria 52. 4 and 10. He's got $0 to his name. The rest of the terrorists still hurting for cash right now, as they are going to buy up here anyways, and it will probably be 4 AKs and a deagle?
They all have...
Oh, he dropped. Irukanji dropped for his teammate.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, what I was going to say was, if you remember, in the pistol round, as Ember almost gets caught out, he escapes by the skin of his teeth. Area 51, they won the pistol round, and they chose to go on the T side, as Drossel is going to pick up another frag. So maybe they're extremely confident in their CT side on this map, and they just feel maybe if we can get 1 or 2 rounds, we can get onto the CT side, and we can win this game. Irukanji already taken out Mason. He's got one more play. That's going to be Drossel right outside the door. He's going to take out Miniker, who was behind him, and Drossel's going to find a second one before going down to Summit, making a 2 versus 3 situation. Summit and Aria, last 2 left up, and the bomb is down. Not near really either of the players. Summit can fall back and get it easily, as Aria is going to pick up a kill over by the B side, or A side, excuse me, and there it is. It's going to be going down.
Summit, I just want to point out Summit right now. He's sitting at the bottom of the scoreboard, 3 and 10. He's got an 8K. Invert's very low, so if he can take down Invert, that's instantly a 1v1, and he's got the bomb. So he has a chance to do this. He's got half a minute to do it. Handled. Does have a short rotation, like I mentioned before the match started. Oh, to rotate on for the CT. Summit's going to walk in his sight up the stairs here. He does have Invert on his left. And we'll see if Summit can get this kill on Invert here. Invert actually smoked off by Lobby. Summit's going to walk into sight. Oh, but there he is with the pistol. Invert comes out right through the smoke. That's got to be frustrating for Summit, as him and his teammates are now down 9 rounds in the 12th.
Also, my mistake. Adaptation won the knife round. I'm confused with everything going on, but Adaptation won the knife round, so Area 51 did not choose to be on the T side. So excuse everything that I said earlier, you know, whatever. Sometimes things happen and you just get confused, you know. Anyways, after losing that round, after Area 51 picked up a round, they're going to be forced onto the save. They're going to be pistol, no armor. They're going to be pushing fast over towards B. They're going to see if they can get Drossel over behind the barrels there, but he seems to be in hiding. He's going to get one. Can he pick up another? No, he's going to go down to Aria. Can they get the kill on Handle behind sight? Handle is going to go down to Summit. Bluminator there, able for 2 frags for the good, and that's going to be, make it 3, and that's going to be all she wrote as Mason picks up the 4th, making it 11-1.
Yeah, they really ruined their round loss bonus there when they lost that round after the 10th, round 11. And now they're almost back on the save. They're forcing up here. And the top fragger for Area 51 is Arya at 6 and 12. So frustrating. They are playing frustrated too, because I'm watching Irukanji play these angles in mid perfectly, and he's still getting caught out with headshots. And when that happens to you round after round, you let the worst of your emotions get the better of you, and smoking and not smoking, flashing and mollying right into Canal is Drossel, standing tall here, defending from sight, getting 2. Miniker trading back, but Drossel completing a hat-trick, holding from sight, and this is already looking bad for Area 51, as it's all up to Arya right now, as he's got CTs every which way. he might try and save this with a minute left.
Yeah, unfortunately, that round, once again, not going in favor of Area 51. Hirokanji got really unlucky. He tried to get through vents, as that's going to be a kill coming in on Mason. Arya still on full health. He has a chance to make someone work here. He's going to get tagged up really bad, though. He's going to be down to 51 HP from that player in vents. Can he pick up the kill? Yes, he is. He is going to pick it up. He's not going to put it to a 2 versus 1. He's got Invert and Drossel. Drossel on 18 HP, and there is going to be 39 seconds for Arya to make something happen. And Drossel tucked in over by the barrels with his teammate Invert up top to support him. Watch where that bomb is down at, as Arya is going to be working around. He knows that Drossel is probably playing those barrels. Let's see if he can find the player up top, which he's not. He had a chance, but if he could have found Invert, there's a chance that could have happened. But unfortunately for him, it doesn't happen in his favor, and that's going to be 12-1 now.
And a save for Area 51 as well. So this is only going to add to that level of frustration, as they will pistol up. I don't even think they'll get armor. They'll just get upgraded pistols. A 5.7 for Arya and P250s for the rest of his team. Invert has been kind of stepping it up with the op in the last few rounds, but Drossel and Mason just have been running away with this game on CT so far for Adaptation. They're looking strong. They're really on the up-and-coming right now in the CS scene in their tier, and Invert picks up one at long A there. Upper Park gets a second. Invert looking for the third. He gets it. He's going to go for the fourth. He's got a terrorist right in front of him. And oh, he misses the shot and goes for the no-scope. Oh, he legs him, and he's hunting down Hirokanji. Invert finishes the job with the 5.7. That's 4 quick kills for Invert. They're on that eco bash for Adaptation. And there's only 1 round left in the half for Area 51 to try and get anything going for them.
Yeah, and they are finally going to have an op. I was wondering when it was going to happen. They had not gotten an op on Arya the entire game. The only round they had an op before, Miniker actually had the op instead of Arya, and they're going to have 2 ops going in this time, one on Miniker as well, as they are going to be pushing out towards that outside area, and that's going to be a kill for Miniker, already taking out Invert, so showing off his op prowess. He's going to get a second on Bluminator. Kidding, I'm trying to jump out of the birthday party, and that's going to be 2 kills for the terrorists to try and work something over towards the A area, as Drossel has already pushed all the way through B, and he knows that there's no one over there unless these players come out into the sewer area and push over there, but the bomb is all the way at long A, and there are 2 players already in defense for Adaptation over there, so Drossel on the flank. If he can pick up some kills, this would be great for his team. So far, he hasn't found anyone. He's going to look around trying to see something, as all of Area 51 is holding right now, getting ready to execute on that B site. This could be huge if Drossel can pick up some kills. He sees one. He's going to see another here shortly. He sees a second. He's going to shoot the second. He gets the kill. He's going to be able to pick up a second. Can he pick up a third? No, he's not, as Jay Mitchell is there to trade, but huge frags from Drossel, bringing him right back into this round for Mason and Handel to try and hold on to the site. Both players still in defense of this site, as Area 51 is going to try and execute here with 28 seconds left. They're going to smoke and probably try and get that close plant, and let's see what they can do, as Jay Mitchell's going to go for it. The spam is going to be coming in, but it looks like they're going to get the plant and be able to fall out. There's a frag coming in from Miniker, his 3rd frag of the round, and it's going to be all left on Mason to try and make something happen. Nade coming over top, not going to pick up a kill, do a little bit of damage though, and there it is, the 4th kill coming in from Miniker, and he's going to have a huge round to get the 2nd one for Area 51 there.
Yeah, foot in mouth. I'm an idiot. No one should ever listen to me. That's why I'm a caster. Apparently this map is super CT-sided, but it took a 4K from Miniker to finally put a round in the pocket of Area 51. They hadn't won one in 4 rounds before that, and before that they lost 9 in a row. So they have to win this pistol, otherwise it will be an uphill battle for the rest of their evening, as we're going to wait for these players to ready up here. Our tournament here at RGN, being hosted by CEVO, is underway. Tomorrow or the day after, the New Year's Open tournament closes. The registration closes at midnight, so you can still get your team into that if you guys all pay up. And hopefully you will, because that tournament, we love it. We love hosting it. We love doing the matches. And we have a lot of people who watch it. So you can get into that and have your team casted and hang out with our crew here at RGN. If you're a subscriber, you can get the Mumble and hang out in our subscriber hangout. I think I'll be in there a little bit after. You know what? I've lied. I'm not going to be there. I'm playing Arma 3. So I know Everest and Bach, Sprawl, Jeremy 9000, who's involved with Adaptation, he'll be in there, so you can talk about tonight's match with them as we get underway with our pistol round here. Glocks for the terrorists and armor as they rush towards... Oh! Bomb site B, which is just locked down right now as Jay Mitchell picks up 2 instant headshots with the USP. And this is a rough start for Adaptation, not what they were looking for. It's a 3v5. They have the bomb on the back of Bluminator. They're going to fall all the way back to spawn here, Everest. What's the play?
I'm thinking they're probably going to try and work back, maybe try and find a pick somewhere else, but right now they are being indecisive. They're going to be walking back over towards their teammate Bluminator with the bomb and possibly go back in towards the B and try and pick up a kill, but right now, I don't know. I'm going to see if they're, it looks like B is going to be the play for them, and it's their best chance to get the bomb down right now. As you see, they don't have any nades, they're armored up, and they got to just try and push and make a play right now and try and catch them off guard. But there are a lot of CT players there as Aria is able to pick up one. He is going to get taken down by Invert, and there is going to be one more player. That's going to be Jay Mitchell, real close, and he's going to be able to pick up a kill. Summit getting taken down by Invert, and now it is going to be all on Invert. He's going to go down to Jay Mitchell, and a huge 4K from Jay Mitchell, able to win that pistol round, which is absolutely massive for Area 51.
Especially since they didn't get a bomb plan, so they're not going to be able to buy next round unless they plant for this one. They're buying up Tech 9s. The CZ kind of out of the meta now, and we're not seeing a lot of it. We're seeing more Tech 9s and more 5.7s, and something I'll say now and I'll say forever, 5.7 is the best pistol. It's got a massive armor penetration. I believe it's over 90%, so that, I believe, is the next best thing, especially when you're playing against a team that has all helmets and all armor. But the Tech 9 has great range, and we'll see it in action here shortly as rushing out the pipes is Adaptation. They pick up 2 right away. Area51 looking a hole. He takes down 2, but that's it. The hemorrhaging could not be stopped by the defending CTs as Adaptation has taken the bomb stand. They will plant. They'll have enough money to buy guns next round, and it's a 2-on-2 invert and handled versus Irokanji and Miniker. Irokanji and Miniker have armor, helmet, and FAMAS, looking to retake handle, playing from the sandbags here, kind of baiting invert, looking to play extra passive. Miniker is going to go maybe for the defuse as Irokanji covers him. Handle can sneak in right now. Oh, he sees Miniker, but Miniker wisely so off the bomb and looking sandbag gets the kill. But Adaptation making that round very expensive for Area 51, and they'll be able to buy this round.
Yeah, very good round for Adaptation. They were able to get the bomb plant and get quite a few kills and do a lot of damage. So it looks like they're just going to go with pistols again because they didn't have a whole lot of money after their armor buy. So they're probably going to go with pistols this round and be able to buy up for the next actual gun round. As we're going to see an op on Miniker already. So that's going to be a big play, a 3rd round op coming in for the CT side, and it looks like it's going to be a B work once again for Adaptation, and probably it's just going to be an explosive play here. You're going to walk till scene, and they're just going to explode on that guy from barrels. It's going to be Jay Mitchell who's going to be peeking him here. Jay Mitchell is going to be peeking, he's going to be doing some damage. He's going to duck down, wait for his teammates to show up. Aria gets one, Summit with another one, and now it's going to be Jay Mitchell's turn as he goes down to it's going to be down to Invert and Mason able to pick up kills, and now it's going to be a 2 versus 2. Drossel and Invert by themselves, and it's going to be all on Invert. Let's see if he can get the bomb plant. No, perfectly placed nade from Irokanji, and that's going to be the 5th round for Area 51.
I like that Adaptation. They could have bought that round. They could have forced up. They could have tried to make a play, but they have so many rounds in the bank. They are not sweating it. And they save till this round, and they have the op in the hands of Invert now, who hopefully can get things going on this half for Adaptation, as this is going all Area 51 so far this half. We're only 3 rounds in. I want to point that out before you get all Twitch chat mode and get upset about me saying that. But Adaptation right now, they have lost 3 in a row. They lost the last round of the first half, so they are technically losing 4 in a round right now. This could be a bit of a momentum shift. And Miniker will be playing from the truck in bombsite A, playing for that upper park. He will be fighting against Drossel here, who's slowly walking out towards site. No picks yet for either team. A little bit of damage exchange between Jay Mitchell and Bluminator in that boost spot by bombsite B at the bridge. And a calm has fallen over the battlefield here as Mason, Bluminator looking to besiege bomb site B and get a pick. That's Arya playing from the toxic barrels in B, almost seeing Mason there. Still no kills, 45 seconds left on the clock. We're about to maybe, just maybe, see our first kill here, as Bluminator's going to grenade into site 2 toxic and take down Area 50, or Arya. Good God, change your name, my friend. But that was a well-placed grenade there from him to start off this round. And it's a 4v5 now. Adaptation with the map in their favor right now, looking to hit bomb site A. But they have 3 defenders there. The CTs do. Miniker holding off with 1 off shot. He's going to look for a 2. Summit from site picks up another. Miniker coming up big right now with the AWP. Finds a second. And Summit combining to get the other attacker there. And it's all up to Mason right now. And voice comms, not sure if they're on right now on stream, but Adaptation not too happy about how their smoke play has been going so far, and time will expire here in round number 19. It's 13 to 6, pardon me, as Area 51 looking strong here in the second half.
A good first gun run from them, able to pick it up, and they're gonna force Adaptation to eco. They're gonna have 1 rifle and pistols on the rest of the team. Full nades from Mason, but he's not going to have a whole lot to work with in regards to his teammates. And they're going to be looking like they're going to be going for the little under in the vent room area, kind of maybe trying to look for a pick. But there is nothing aggressive coming out from Area 51. They know that it has to be an eco now, and they're going to be holding back and not getting aggressive and letting them have the kills. As those players over in Vent's Army working over, and it looks like they're going to be going ahead and working out here, and they're going to find out that there is no one playing aggressive right here. And they're going to try and see if they can see someone via a boost. They're going to boost that AK up, and it's going to be Arya with the op, taking out Mason as he boosts up. So there goes the armor for the terrorist side, and now it's going to be the rifle in handled hands, and they're going to be trying to make something happen here. A man down, kind of trying to still work over towards that B area. There's going to be Jay Mitchell picking up 1, Summit able to get another, but Bluminator with that dropped AK is going to pick up a kill on Jay Mitchell, and now it is going to be 2 to 4 man advantage for the CT side, as Bluminator is going to be working out over towards that other outer barrel or pipeline, going to be walking in. And he is going to get found by Summit, and now it's all on Invert with the pistol in hand. Over by the sandbag area, he's going to get taken on by Summit. And Summit coming up big for his team that round, picking up 3 frags, and it's going to be 13 to 7 now. Area 51 climbing back in this one.
Yeah, he got 3 kills that round. He is up to 10 and 17 right now, so he's kind of gotten some momentum here. An AWP in the hands of Miniker and Arya. So a 2-op setup right now for Area 51 as Adaptation is holding on to a 5-round lead still here in round number 21. Early in the round, it looks like it'll be a B play here as all 5 members of Adaptation storm towards that bomb site. Smokes, grenade, everything you got. The kitchen sink being thrown at the site, and out they come into Canal. Invert already in contact with Jay. Mixel picks him up. That's an entry kill for Invert, and Drossel gets another. This is looking really strong so far for Adaptation as Irokanji finally replies back, but he's promptly put down by the AK of Invert. And Invert looking to hold site here. Irokanji dropped very low, gets taken down, not before destroying Mason with the M4. Miniker with the op, still continuing to put in the work right now, makes this a 1v2 as he moves towards the site, looking Canal. There's a very, very low Bluminator playing by the pipe. Oh, and Miniker comes out looking the wrong way, but he still does the 180 routine and gets Bluminator anyway. Handled now. He's going to peek out from Sandbag and finish that round. Adaptation finally on the board here in the second half.
And that might be just what they need to get started. If they can pick up that round and pick up 1 more, put it to match point, they got a good chance of closing this out, because if they win this next one, they're going to force Area 51 to a broken by in that last round, if, per se, they are able to win this one. So we'll see what they do and see what their plan of attack is, see if they go for that B push once again, which was very successful for them. And it looks like they're going to be sending all 5 over there again, going to be pushing, trying to get over there and get the kills, but it's going to be Arya who's going to be getting a little aggressive here. There's going to be Jay Mitchell picking up 1 already. There's Arya with another, Arya with 2. He's not going to get the 3rd, and they're trying to find Jay Mitchell, but they don't know where he's at, and it's going to be down to a 2-on-4 just that quick into the round. There's going to be Summit making it a 1-on-4. Bluminator last one left up here, and Jay Mitchell is going to push and pick up the frag, making it 14 to 8. So Area 51 showing life, fighting back after losing that round.
That was a great call there from the CTs to realize how weak that play was in round number 21, where they lost. and they immediately adjusted for it, and it worked and paid out dividends as it's now 14-8. Area 51 trying not to let Adaptation get any momentum here as they're on another save, and it looks like they're going to be headed towards B again. Not quite sure how this will play out for the terrorists, given that they just got stopped on a gun round, and immediately a smoke comes out from Jay Mitchell. He'll spray away with the AK and pick up 2. And there you have it, Summit, Jay Mitchell, and Aria all getting kills that round. Adaptation just destroyed at the pipes there in Canal, but they will be buying this round, so all is not lost for Adaptation.
Yeah, and they still have quite a few more rounds to work with to try and pick this one up and try and finish this game. They are not going to have an op on Everett this round. They're going to have 5 rifles up, a Galil on Drossel, and we're going to see what their plan of attack is once again. We'll see if they try and work something else. They try and make that B play work. They are going to be sending 2 over towards B. The other 3 are going to be going up towards the playground. There's going to be Mason going down early to the op of Miniker, and I'm not really sure where he was at when he
picked that from B or A site, the boost spot behind the truck looking over.
Oh, I didn't even know that existed. I mean, I know there was the one double stack one, but I didn't know you could pick a player over there, as he is already putting his team in a fair advantage, as it looks like Adaptation is going to be going for that smoke plant, as it's going to be Everett pushing in, and oh, what a nade. That's going to take out Drossel, was trying to pick up the plant, and it's going to be Aria finishing up the round, making it a 14-10. Area 51 all but back in this one.
Yeah, they're 4 rounds away. They're in the double digits. They've got frags on the board finally. Aria is 1 kill away from 20, and so is Miniker. Miniker has been the biggest factor for Area 51 coming back. He's had so many rounds, multi-kill rounds. I'm looking at right now. He has about 1, 2, 3, 4 multi-kill rounds right now. So he's been going ham for his team. And another save for Adaptation here. And this time they're not going to try bomb site B. They will go towards bomb site A. Rushing through the restrooms. Lower park. Kind of filling out mid a little bit here. Is Bluminator looking through the squeaky. Only to see Aria's AK-47 taking him down through the squeaky. And into the site they go. And this is that plant I was talking about earlier, Everest. You throw the smoke down, and you go for the YOLO plant here in the front site, but the smoke was misplaced, and Miniker, you know he's not going to miss those shots. That was a turkey shoot as he continues to pad his stats there, bringing his total kill count up to 22 with 14 deaths. Another multi-kill round.
Another great round from Miniker, able to cut him off and cut down that push into the A site, and able to stop the plant, which was definitely one of the most important things he could have done. We are going to see a full buy on Adaptation, though. They are going to be full naded out, AKs, armor, no op in Invert's hands, and that plant, letting them not get that plant, might as well have stopped them from getting an op in Invert's hands. So it's a very strong play, and it is going to put them within 3 rounds of tying this game up, and 5 rounds of winning the whole game, as they are going to be going with a little bit more aggressive play. Yes, Handled gets a little trigger happy and shoots his teammate in the side of the face, and Mason's going to be down to 64 HP off the start of the round, as it looks like it's going to be an A work for Adaptation here, as they're going to be smoking in and trying to make something happen here, and the push is going to be coming in shortly. I don't know if they can go for that close plant anymore. They've been shot every time they've gone for it. And here comes one player pushed all the way in and through, and they're going to be planting really deep in the site, and Irokanji is going to be able to pick up Mason, and that's going to be the bomb down in the center of the site. Bluminator able to pick up the bomb. He's trying to find his way through the smoke, and he's able to get out with it as Invert gets a kill and gets taken down. Arya, though, is going to take down Drossel, and now it's going to be on Handled and Bluminator, last 2 left up in a 4 versus 2, and we're going to see if they can make something happen, as there are plenty of CTs here to defend the bomb site that they are at, as it looks like they're going to try and work back in here. Arya, Jay Mitchell, and Mega Server, aka Miniker, are both close, and there's gonna be a nice shot from Miniker. He's gonna get taken down, and Bluminator is not able to take out the remaining 2 players in the site, and it's gonna be 14-12 now.
2 rounds away, and yes, this is a CT side of map. You're hearing my opinion change as this match goes on, but I was hoping for a big comeback here on T side, or from either team right now, but the total terrorist wins on this map right now are 3. There's 1 for Adaptation and 2 for Area 51. And that, I guess, is speaking volumes about how this map is being balanced, or how it is balanced. But Miniker looking for this pick on truck again. Not finding anything this round like he did the last few. Guns in the hands of Adaptation. A Galil for Drossel, so a bit of a force up here as the richest player on Adaptation right now is $100 post-buy. And there is Miniker going down in sight. The smokes go down, and the plant, I imagine, is short to follow here as Blueminator's going to pick up another in sight, so he's having a great round so far as, splitting that terrorist setup was Jay Mitchell getting one, but Handel dispatching him as well. Mason getting another. It's Aria. It's all up to him in a 1v3 right now to retake and defuse this bomb, as he is going to have to do it from Restroom. He's going to spot Drossel here. Drossel, it's going to spot him as well. And all eyes now on Arya as Drossel tries to escape Upper Park, turns around, jumping in the air, lands, does the 180, kills Arya, and it's 15-12. Adaptation has at least sent this to overtime right now, and no more mistakes for Area 51, as it looks like the terrorist team that will win 3 rounds this game will be the winner of this match, as they are at 2 apiece right now. Last half, Area 51 only able to win 2, and now Adaptation finally joining them in that department with 2 rounds of their own. And if they can get the 3rd, then that's that.
And we are only going to see 1 op on the Area 51 side. No op still for Adaptation. They're still trying to not make an op pick or work with it, as it's going to be Miniker who's been doing work with the op so far. Trying to make something happen here, but it is going to be a really wide and split out push. As Irokanji is going to pick up the first kill on Drossel, and that's going to make it a 1-man advantage, and that's going to be over up towards the bathroom area, and there's going to be Miniker picking up a kill on Handled, and now it's going to be on the remaining 3 terrorist players, between Invert, Mason, and Blueminator, trying to make something happen here, as the bomb is over towards B, but Blueminator is over in that pipe, and he's going to get I believe he got flashed out of there. It's going to be Jay Mitchell peeking. He's going to take out Blueminator, but Mason's able to trade. So now it is a 2 versus 4. The last 2 players still over there in that lower area. 1 player is going to be inside in the pipe area. He's going to have that AK in hand. That's going to be Enrace. He's spamming through the wall trying to pick something up. He's going to see the jumping player jump and try and pick him up, and it's going to be his teammate Mason able to pick up one, pushing out over towards the outside of the B bomb site. He's going to tag up Irokanji. Summit, though, is able to pick up that player. He's going to pick up the second, and that's going to be 2 frags for him, and it's going to be a 13th round for Area 51.
Yeah, they're still staying in this. It's going to be a save, I imagine, for Adaptation. They're going to try and win this in the 30th round, Everest. Unreal right now how close this game is. But that's kind of like the level of competition you can expect to see here in CEVO-P as the season getting underway. All these teams kind of going through the motion, getting things, strats, smokes, everything in order, kind of feeling their rhythms out. And Adaptation, definitely one of those teams to look out for right now as they look to close out this game. Perhaps they can do it on Eco, I don't know.
I mean, it's a possibility. I mean, we've seen how CSGO Ecos are, and they're nothing to be messed with. They are to be feared, so that's why you're going to see Area 51 way back inside. Blueminator ability pick up 1, and there's Irokanji with 2. Summit gets 2, and that's going to be it. Big round from Summit and Irokanji. Jay Mitchell tuning in with the last kill, and it looked scary there for a second for Area 51, but a big play from Irokanji and big play from Summit picking up those kills and not allowing Adaptation to get the other kills over by Bank and securing the round there. And it's going to be going down to the final round of the half. Can Area 51 put it into overtime?
That round, I think their whole goal that round was to just get the bomb planted, and it seemed like after they planted the bomb, they weren't too stressed about the rest of the round. They do have the money, and they surely have the wits here. As the CT's pushed up in mid, that's Miniker already at lower park / restrooms, and Irokanji playing upper park. So they look for an early pick, they don't see anything, and they fall back. No kills exchanged yet between either of these teams here in the last round of regulation here in CEVO-P. Area 51 looking to bring it to overtime with a victory here. They're on the right side to do it. They have an AWP in their hands, as Adaptation does not. 5 AKs, armor, and grenades for them, as 1 minute remains on the clock here. And the terrorist looking to get a pick early here. Invert throwing a smoke, making a lot of noise, rabble-rousing his way towards bomb site A. But the play is over at B, and I'm not quite sure if Area 51 is ready for this. And Arya getting caught on the ramp, saved, bailed out by his teammate Summit there, playing by Jungle. And now the call is out for the CTs to rotate as in come the terrorist from Sniper Nest is Jay Mitchell looking to pick up a frag here. He gets one, Arya gets another. Mason and Invert trade back though. It's a 2-on-2. For all time's sake, we're going to overtime as Miniker and Jay Mitchell will cinch that round and the overtime for their team. And there you have it. It was looking so dangerous there for a second, Everest.
Very, very dangerous. It looked like it was going to happen, but both players got caught out there at the end and were able to get picked up by the counter-terrorists and finish the round. And we are going to be heading to overtime.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to overtime here at RGN. It's 15-15, Area 51 Adaptation, going toe-to-toe right now on D Overpass. I am Rickywrath casting with you tonight. Everest as well joining me as round number 1 getting underway here. One op in the hands of Miniker, and that's it. As everyone else holding on to their native rifle. That's 4 M4s, Colts, call them what you will, for the CTs, and 5 AKs for Adaptation. As they slowly shift their focus towards bomb site 8. Irokanji pushed up into Upper Park. He's going to spot the bomb right away. That's Drossel dropping Irokanji, getting an early lead right now for Adaptation. And perhaps they're going to try and hit bomb site 8 here. But Jay Mitchell, Miniker, and Summit all on the quick rotate. And they're going to smoke off the front of site to stop this rush. Handled still looking to muscle his way through towards site. Drossel looking to plant here in the default area. He's dropped down to 28 HP, but Miniker picks up one with the op. Summit gets another, and this plant strat is not working out for Adaptation. This is now a 4-on-3. As Mason, Invert, and Bluminator all remain. It's now a 3-on-3 as Invert equalizes with an AK frag onto Jay Mitchell. The second fragger right now for Area 51 is down. The top fragger, Miniker, still alive with an AWP and a lot of work cut out for him. Oh, Invert takes down Summit, and now it's all up to the defense right now of Miniker, who's on the close right kitty corner of the terrorist. Oh, and he's taken down by Bluminator. Arya now. All up to him on the retake. He can't even get one. Mason will end him, and there is your first round of the first overtime here on Overpass.
That round is huge for Adaptation. The fact that they're able to get that round as the terrorist side and able to pick it up. The first round, in fact, even it's just massive right now. And if they can even take out one more, this game is surely over. There's no way that Area 51 can to bring this back unless they are able to replicate what Adaptation has done to them. And right now, you have to be feeling good if you are Adaptation, especially if they can pick up this one more. We'll see what they can do as they're sending the bomb over towards the B area. One player over out towards Playground, and the other player working up over by the fountain area, and one more and down in that lower area in the pipes, ventilation system, you know, all that good jazz area. I see you coming up towards the bathrooms. Yeah, callouts.com, dude. That's where I get my callouts at. All premier CSGO callouts. Anyways,
You're a funny guy, Everest.
Oh, thanks, man. I mean, I've been writing my my comedic responses to everything down all day, so I'm glad that you found it funny. Anyways, we're gonna get back into this one as we are gonna see that terrorist-sided team working towards that A, op in hand, and 2 AKs by his side. That's going to be Invert with the op as he's going to get tagged a little bit there with, I'm not sure what hit him, but he got hit by a little bit of damage, and they are going to be trying to work a pick into sight. Jay Mitchell hanging out by the truck, his favorite spot to be, as well as a couple more players in defense. There's the kill. Jay Mitchell able to pick it up, and that's going to be an op-for-op trade taken out. Invert, and there is going to be Jay Mitchell picking up another one. Excuse me, I think I referred to Miniker as Jay Mitchell there earlier, but, you know, They don't want to put their names. They're not going to get called by their name. No, I'm just kidding. But anyways, here comes Jay Mitchell picking up another one. Arya lurking around, trying to find that last player he's going to find. Luminator, and it's going to be 16 all. And we're going to be going to the last round of this half of overtime.
One of the things Adaptation has going for them is they're already warmed up on T side, and they got to start overtime on the T side. That one round could be the difference, unless Area 51 can really shift their game into another level, having only won 2 rounds in that first half. With that being said, Adaptation also only run 2 rounds on T side, so this is very close in all aspects right now. As heading towards A are the terrorists right now. They have one in mid, that's Mason. Bluminator handled, invert, Drossel, all working Fountain. Trying to go upper park. Miniker picks up one as he continues to dominate in this game. And now lower park, the terrorists filling out that area as Miniker falls back to that old familiar truck part of the bomb site A. Mason looking for a lurk on Squeaky. He's gonna peek out. If he does, he'll see Arya there. Nope, just for a minute, Arya does fall off as smoke goes down to cover his tracks. And now it's up to that site here, and it looks like it will be A. As the smokes go down, the flashes come out, return grenades from the CTs. They look to hold here. Ooh, Kanji, Miniker, and Summit all holding together. Miniker picks up 2. Oh, he's dominating from that site. He's been doing it all night on CT's side, and it's been working wonders here. Adaptation still not having an answer for it. Invert and Mason left remaining right now. And little does Miniker know on his right is Mason. He figures that out real quick and drops another. That's a 4K for Miniker. Near an ace for him as he continues with his multi-kill streak. Arya will end that round, and there was your first half of overtime.
Even though Area 51 were able to pick up those last 2, it was a very, very good thing that Adaptation were able to get that one CT or T side round. And if they can hold here and play like they were doing for the first, I believe it was 10 rounds on the CT side, and just not allow anything through and not allow Area 51 to figure anything out, they have this game as good as won. But they have to win these 3 rounds here to put it away quick and easy, and not try and make too many stupid plays and end up losing a round, because right now Area 51 has to win 2 on the harder side, whereas they can just win 3 out on what is definitely the easier side on this map. So we're going to see what they're able to do or make happen here as they step over to that CT side.
So we're waiting for 2 more players to ready up. That is Arya, who's actually, not ready, along with Kanji. So once those 2 Area 51 players ready up, we'll be going into our second half. And I'm going to quickly grab a drink here, as I'm sure Everest is as well, as we wait for these players to ready up. And thank you guys for joining us tonight. The RGN tourney going on in the next few weeks here. The registration ends at midnight, so get your Reggies in, boys and gals, as we are looking to still continue this overtime. I am Rickywrath casting with Everest, and we will continue on here once the last player readies up.
Alright, here we go. We're going to be jumping into this first round of the second half of our overtime. Adaptation down by 1 over on the CT side. Area 51 up by 1 over on the T side. You see Full Blast coming in with that 10K starting money. We are going to see an op in the hands of Invert. He's going to go with no head armor against the terrorists, AKs, and Miniker picking up that op, which he has been able to do so much work with so far. And we're going to see what they can do as they are going to be pushing out here. And it looks like Area 51's play is going to go towards that A area off the start. But it looks like Adaptation, I'm going to be sending 2 players out far and wide over towards the park area, trying to get over towards the playground, and there's going to be the kill, and that's going to be Invert picking up the op frag, and there he is with the second, so 2 kills already for Invert as they start to fall back out. Illuminator holding off that bathroom flank on his teammate there as the remaining 3 Area 51 players are in that area that Illuminator was just looking in. And there's going to be the first one. Jay Mitchell about to pick up one on Illuminator. Invert, though, caught out on the other side of Park. He's going to be peeking in the corner. He's going to get taken down, but Summit is able to trade on Drossel. And there is Irakanji taking out Invert. And it's going to be 2 versus 2 now. And went from a huge advantage off the bat from Adaptation now to a 2 versus 1. Irakanji, can the player who we have talked about so much so far in this game make the play and put his team for the good here in that at least one needed T-sided win? He's going to be making a push out. He's going to be taking a little bit of damage from that player over towards bathroom. He's going to see handled. He's not going to pick up the kill on him, though, and it's going to be 17 all, and that is going to be the first round going in favor of Adaptation.
Could that be the nail in the coffin? I don't know. Area 51, if they lose this round, they're going to have to win out on what could be an eco round, save for a bomb plant. So if Area 51 gets a bomb plant this round, then maybe I will be inclined to agree with myself. But Adaptation winning that first round convincingly and pushing up a Park, that was Invert, and he converted on 2 kills. And wisely so. He's switching up his spot to lower Park this round. He's going to fall back towards site, kind of playing that role Miniker was playing for Area 51 when they were playing CT. Both teams kind of in a stalemate right now, getting a feel of where each other are. That's Drossel right on the other side of the wall of Jay Mitchell, as Drossel's going to push maybe through this smoke here towards the tracks area. Nope. Oh, yes, he's going to go back towards the smoke. He's going to flash himself in and take a peek. This is going to be huge for the reconnaissance efforts of Adaptation. As you can already see, Handled rotating towards bomb site A, and rightly so, as 51 stacked up outside the site. Arya with the bomb on its back. Invert getting the first kill of the round. That's Miniker going down. That's a huge pickup. Miniker 31 and 20. The first member down. The top fragger for the terrorist is going to be up to the rest of his teammates. Arya, Irakanji, Summit, Jay Mitchell looking to breach a site. Here they come. The smokes are down. Handled picks up one more. Adaptation looking to stand tall here in sight. Finally, Jay Mitchell gets one for the terrorist, but Handled has not given up the site yet. Irakanji finds another. It's a 3-on-2 now. Irakanji, 3 HP left. He gets a kill on Drossel. It's a 2v2. Oh, Lord. Irakanji's that's so low. Handled at 8 HP as well. And Mason picks up one. And on site is Jay Mitchell with 11 HP. And he's got Handled in a 1v. These players are so low. Only 3 HP separates them as Handled walks into sight, walks up on the box, and Jay Mitchell right on the other side. There he is. Handled gets the kill and the defuse. That's a big round from him, and now it's going to be up to Area 51. Not a lot of money to win it this round. Well, actually, they did get the bomb plant, so they are going to be able to buy here, and like I said, that bomb plant was oh so crucial for them that round.
Yeah, it is going to be a buy, but not a comfortable one. Not a lot of money on Mega Server or Miniker and Arya. So they're going to have 2 players that are going to be really poor, and they're going to have to try and make a play here because this is match point, and Adaptation has a chance to close it out here. And if Area 51 wants to win this game, they have to send it into a second overtime. So it looks like the play is going to be coming out over towards the park area. Once again, for Area 51, they're going to be sending a few players out there, a couple players down lower. And it's going to be Miniker up by the fountain trying to make a pick play, but there aren't really, there's Bluminator who's going to be out in the open. He's going to get taken down, but Summit is able to pick up a kill on Mason, and Irakanji is chasing to try and get that player on the retreat. He's not going to find the frag that he wanted to find. It's still going to be a even advantage or an even game right now, as it is going to be 4-on-4 as the terrorists are working up over towards the bathroom area, up towards A. With rifles in hand. They don't have an op. They have some nades. Not a whole lot. They got 3 smokes, 6 flashes. Here they come raining in as Area 51 is trying to make the play. Here come the rotates in one player. That's going to be Drossel is going to be rotating up, trying to make something happen as nades are raining in, and it looks like it's going to be a rotate back and out towards lower. There are going to be 2 players there to deal with. It's going to be Drossel and Handle. Let's see what happens. It's going to be Drossel is going to get taken down, but handled, coming up big with one frag. Can he pick up another? Yes, he gets another. He's not going to get another, though, as it's going to be Bluminator picking up one. Can Bluminator pick up the last one? It's going to be all on Irukanji. 1 versus 1. Irukanji versus Invert. Here comes the Nada, and this could very well be it, but it's not going to do enough damage. It's going to be a 100 HP Invert going up against a 33 HP Irukanji. Can Irukanji clutch and send this into overtime? He's going to see Invert. He's going to attack him. He can't get the kill. Yeah, it's going to be Invert down to 7 HP. Irukanji trying to make something happen here. Deagle in hand. 33 HP. He is 1 bullet away from sending this into a second overtime and making it happen for Invert. And here is Invert trying to make the pick. He's not going to get it. And there it is. We're going into a second overtime. Irukanji coming up huge for Area 51. Able to pick up that frag and keep them alive in this match.
A second overtime. Oh man, that came down to the last man standing. And Irukanji showing that veteran poise right there. Getting that Deagle frag. And dear Lord, I'm taking a water break. Everest's taking a water break. We'll be back shortly with the second overtime here. 7 players already ready up, and hopefully we'll be able to jump into this real quick. A great game tonight. All right, all players readied up. We'll see our first buy here of the first half of the second overtime on the Overpass. See who's going to be opping here. Invert probably going to be picking that up for the CTs. Yes, he does. Haven't seen much amazing T-side opping. Miniker will be filling that role, though. He has kind of flatlined a little bit on the kills here. Miniker, he's had a couple rounds there where he didn't get a frag at all. He's still at 31, though, so you can definitely count your blessings that he is on your team. If you're Area 51 and Drossel pushing directly into the construction area, looking through the pipes here, but out come the terrace on the other side through Canal. Mason picks up 1, but Arya's there with an answer and 2 frags, but Drossel from the sandbags gonna try and pick up Arya. No, Arya getting a hat-trick there, surviving with 2 HP. Oh, that could have been the round right there for Drossel on the rotate. Bluminator picks up 1 more. Summit trades him out, and it's a 3v1. Invert picks up 1 with the AWP now, and he's closing in. 0 in here on Miniker. On the other side, Pillar, he gets him, and now Invert in a familiar situation on a 1v1 is going to get flat, or smoked, pardon me, by Irukanji. He's going to stick the bomb. There's no kit. Invert knows that the pressure is on, and Irukanji, wisely so, hanging back, gets the frag in Area 51, winning the first round of overtime, just like Adaptation did last OT. So Adaptation right now, maybe tasting a little bit of their own blood, but the Terrorists still able to buy weapons this round. Miniker holding onto the up, Invert not. Could be a difference maker here in the second round of this second overtime, as the Terrorists haven't really made an effort towards any site yet. But there's site B. The CTs, realizing this, have split things off. Drossel pushing construction. There's 1 true in sight for the rest of the CTs here. Peeking into construction is handled, clearing the way for Drossel to peek from sandbag, and the Terrorists site A, as they are now looking to execute. Bluminator picking with the M4 from site. Invert playing from lobby back site. We'll have the and Drossel now are going to boost over construction and get a look here for some reconnaissance, but they're not going to see anything, as all members of Area 51 bunched up outside bomb site A, looking to push. The grenades may be going to come out here. Yes, here they are. The smokes come down. Invert and Bluminator playing very close angles now, as Irukanji walks up with the bomb cautiously. He's going to look to plant here in the midst of the smoke, and he will get away with it. The bomb is down. Area 51 gets a kill, and he will fall back with the AK to Lower Park. as Bluminator chipped down to 73 HP on the rotated handle, picking up one from Restrooms. Irukanji, however, is there to trade, and this is looking great for Area 51 as they may pick up another round here. Bluminator, however, with a strong effort from front side, gets 1 and 2, and Mason gets another, but Jay Mitchell, oh, he gets 2 as well, and Mason's there to clutch the round, and that was as clutch as you can be, as Adaptation brings that round back in their favor. Mason finishing that round with a 2-kill and picks up the up. So great stuff from Adaptation to retake there, and they will live to fight another day.
Yeah, absolutely. Great round by Area 51. Able to get in there. Unfortunately, weren't able to pick it up and kind of cement the lead that they had, but they were able to get the bomb point down, securing the money that they need for this last round. We'll see if they're able to make a play, because if they can get 2 rounds over here on this overtime half, that would be absolutely crucial for them. But it's going to be Mason picking up 1, Summit with the trade, so now it is a 4-on-4 as the terrorists are working out of the pipe down at the end of the B bomb site. They're going to have smokes coming in. There's a peek from Handle. He's going to pick up 1, but Summit's going to catch him out as Irukanji able to pick up another one, and there's Drossel around the other side of Smoke. He's going to take out Summit, and it's going to be 2 versus 2. The trades are just all over the place for Irukanji and Mega Server. That's going to be Miniger picking up 1 more. And now it is all on Invert trying to make something happen. He takes out Irukanji. It's almost the same as the last round of overtime where it was a 1 versus 1. This time it's Mega Server in instead of Irukanji, as he's going to be trying to work up and get the bomb plant. But Invert is going to be working his way over to where he can try and get a pick spot and see if he can get him crossing out. He's going to see the hands of the player, and he's going to win this 1 versus 1. He's not going to let the Area 51 steal another one from his hand. He's going to take this one out, get the defuse, and that's going to be 2 rounds for Adaptation here on the counter-terrorist side.
Adaptation definitely know what they have to do going into the second half, as we continue to see this 2-1, 2-1, and a third 2-1 here in overtime. And it's going to take one team being able to break that effort and win that second coveted round there on T side. That's what it's going to take. 2 rounds, 1 on T side, and that's really been the theme of this game, is who can capitalize better on the terrorist side, as this has been a CT dominated match so far. All players ready up, and we are going into our second half.
We'll see if Adaptation tries to go for their B push, because that's what they've been, or their A push, excuse me. Because that's what they were able to get that round from before. They tried it for the remaining 2 rounds, and that happened. It ended up not working out for them. They're going to opt to go without an op here. Opt to go without an op. I made it funny. Anyways, they're going to not have an op in the hands of Invert. The other side, Miniker, is going to have an op. So we will see if the op play makes a difference for him. Right now, it doesn't look like it's so far nothing happening, as they are going to have a stack looking over into the sewer area, as Jay Mitchell looking around trying to get some intel for his team. They're going to rotate off as they feel like it is going to be a B push. Rotating over to help the 2 players, or excuse me, A push, is that they're going to help their 2 players in the A site. Already damage coming in on Mason. He's down to 56 HP, and we'll see what they can do. There's a frag coming in for Handled. He has been playing absolutely lights out in this overtime, coming up huge for his team. Right now, it is a man advantage for the terrorist side. This could be the round that they need to win, and there's going to be Miniker taken out, Handled. Just as I highlight him, he goes down. There is going to be Jay Mitchell and Area, and Miniker just going huge, taking them all out. Nothing going for Adaptations. They try and sneak in that round.
Yeah, Adaptation really hasn't had an answer for Miniker playing at that spot by truck. He's destroyed them so many rounds in a row there, and they tried to get that smoke to enough of a margin where Miniker couldn't peek through it, but it was a misplaced smoke, and they paid the price. Miniker dominant again from that spot with the AWP, and perhaps maybe they should try something else when they go back and look at the footage. Maybe try and smoke off directly behind that truck to blank out his screen. But nonetheless, they have to win around this half to continue this to a third OT at the very least. If they win out here, then they do win the game. But it comes down to this deciding round as Miniker pushed out to the front of A looking for a pick. He just missed in his sight Bluminator and Handled, who are outside of the restroom area, pardon me. Drossel looking at Squeaky, trying to get a lurking kill. Mason and Invert bunched up towards Upper Park, as there are 3 CTs watching site here. Bomb site A. There's going to be another that will be Jay Mitchell, as the CTs have such an easy, stress-free rotation here, but they can quickly get back to bomb site B should they decide to rotate the plate. Drossel here on the lurk is going to go towards B and look for a kill, but over at A is all the action for the terrorists as they go into site here. The bomb is there and looking to be planted, as they are not going to make the same mistake again and smoke off Miniker totally, and they push right through site. Drossel and Invert getting 3 kills, 2 for Invert, 1 for Drossel. Summit goes remaining for the CTs. He goes down to Handled, and Adaptation. Oh man, it's going to either be a third OT or an Adaptation win here.
And let's see what Area 51's answer is. That they completely blanketed off Miniker, and that absolutely won them around. They blanketed on Miniker, and they just pushed the bank and took out the bank player, and that just they absolutely capitalized on it. And the player who's been holding it down the whole time, Miniker, was not able to do anything. And this time they're going to send Miniker up and see if he can get a pick early in the round, excuse me. But for them, they are not going that way right now. They have 1 player over there in the playground. There's the bomb. What a jump peek from Handled. Absolutely tricking Miniker, as Mason's going to pick up 1. Drossel trying to pick up the trade. He is going to get the kill after Mason went down to Aria, and now it's going to be a 1-man advantage for Adaptation. They are close to closing this one out. If they can make a play, make a pick, and make it happen for their team. As it looks like they're going to be making a play over towards B, as there is going to be Summit still in the area to help. It's going to be Miniker up over by the bomb site, and it's going to be down to Summit and Jay Mitchell. Jay Mitchell already picking up 1, evening it back up. And here it comes. There's going to be Handle picking up 1, and Drossel picking up the frag on Summit. It's going to be 3 versus 1. Miniker has to go huge here. He's going to get 1. He has 2 more low players to try and find 1 on site. The other one real close behind that large pillar. Miniker looking around, trying to find something. He's going to get spotted out. Can he be the hill? He gets 1 more, and he's going to get taken down by Handled. Handled going huge, making it happen, and picking up the win for Adaptation. It's going to be 22-20, your final score.